Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Georgia's offense will begin backed up off that poor return. Well, the energy in this building, Chris, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps brûlé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss.
He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
It's a rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's 3rd and a mile. Tight end goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Zips offense comes out for their first possession today. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Zips hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. Here we go. Coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Same tailback, another carry. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense. But they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The Zips getting set on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Zips churn out another first down. They'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Zips hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
The pocket breaking down. And this pass is caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Proctor. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Motion now from the tight end. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Early on, it's a fun battle of the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. See if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Moffitt. Throws it to the right. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And the Zips hustle to the line to run that hurry up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a 1st down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Zips pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Zips come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Not able to connect. Incomplete. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Zips starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The back's got it.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Akron offense back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Moving right through the contacts. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away. That play makes it 2nd and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Zips. Just ran away from the defense.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The top strategy here. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking downfield. It's Moffitt. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The kick is good. Offense flex 3 points on the drive. And they jump back in front. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's got it inside the 15. And the returner will be brought down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st down, it's play action. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wonder all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be a return. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And there's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. No problem. Knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Jukes to get free. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Finding space at the 20. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Receiver in motion now. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
2nd down now after the sack. Movement here from the tight end. To the air, it's Moffitt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
The Akron offense back out on the field now. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Now trapped behind the line, it'll be a short loss.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Looking for a deep completion. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. It's second down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. It would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the offensive go to work from the 44.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And now from the pistol formation. And looking to throw now on first down. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Zips looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Well, Kirk Akron has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, I got to right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a maybe tie this this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very... Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And they finally bring him down at the 6-yard line. What a return. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The offense with some pre-snap motion. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Extending the play now. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Zips will crank up the tempo.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. And the Zips will have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Zips come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Zips. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll make it into the end zone. So now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Moffitt. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
He's running out of time here. He's moving out of the pocket. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Handoff to the back. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Down he goes. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, it's Moffitt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the fourth. And the wideout goes in motion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump in front here in the fourth. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And they've got the returner corralled. Akron offense back out on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Zips come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just get rid of it. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead.
Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Important second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Time taken away. Offense set for one final drive. We're set for an exciting finish. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Going to try to use his legs here. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on 1st down now. Trying to run, it's Proctor. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Akron, to claim the lead here in the final minute. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all for the defense. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Back to throw. It's Moffitt. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31. That's a great performance in a pressure moment. But now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.